Hey guys, Natasha with the Day with Ethel vlog. I stumbled on Audrey Carlan when I read Wild Child, and it's book one in this Soul Sisters series. And I devoured it, and then I found some of her other books. Yes, she has the Calendar Girl series. I never read them. I apologize. I'm gonna go read them. I just fell in love with this Soul Sister series. You know, you have the Wild Child and Wild Beauty, and now we have the Wild Spirit. And this is Lillian's story. You know, you see these sisters. They're not sisters by blood, they're sisters by choice. And they're all raised by this amazing woman in the Kerrighan home. And let's just say this woman is by far my favorite lady. Like, I wish, more women, yes, it's it's kind of fake, but it's really not, because my family is into the foster care system. They've adopted some of their foster kids, and I truly believe Mama Kerri is the heart and soul of so many communities around the world. And I bet you there's more soul sisters out there that we can probably write stories about. And this is Lillian and Omar's story. Now, we met Lillian and Omar in, Wild Child and Wild Beauty because of what, they had to go through. He was assigned to kind of protect Lillian. Mind you, Omar's like this 6 foot tall, like Goliath, and Lillian is this petite firecracker. She's not afraid to call you out on your crap. And all of her sisters almost said she's like, so spicy that you don't want to piss her off because she's just going to call you out on your crap. But Omar's ready for it. Omar's ready for that challenge. But, Lillian's mom, her real mom, before she passed, had said, the day that you meet the man that you're going to be with, you'll have a spark, a zing, like something that is important. Sure enough, she did. And Omar almost kind of like had that same feeling, and he was not afraid. I mean, he told his parents, he told his sister, he told everybody about this little Spitfire that he was in love with her. And, throughout, Wild Child and Wild Beauty, you kind of see that all the sisters tease Lily, and she's like, oh my gosh, this is the guy for you. But she got hurt. She thought he was not all what he said he was. And that's when this miscommunication sometimes happens. They stumble into each other, when they're both walking into a bank, and the unthinkable happens. There's a bank robbery, and she ends up getting kind of kidnapped and kept captive for a while. And in that time, she kept thinking of Omar, like, he's going to save me. He's just this great guy. And, through this, you break for her, and you kind of, it's emotional what she goes through during this captivity. And, to even see like how she does, like she keeps fighting. She fights also, uses a fingernail clipper and kind of like gets her way to what she needs to do. This gal is maybe like feisty, but this girl is not afraid to like keep fighting because she wants to get out. She has to protect herself and then protect her family. But through it all, you kind of you fall in love with her again, and you fall in love with Omar, and you fall in love with the sisters and Mama Kerri. And it's a beautiful series. Yes, I think somebody even compared it to Criminal Minds meets Sex in the City. Well, it's more than that. It's this you kind of get to the suspense of the mystery of like who's behind the bank robberies, and why are they doing it. So you have like the FBI cop security system, story. But then you have these beautiful sisters. Everyone is beautiful in their own way, their body, their image, their ethnicity, because that's what I love about this story, is that it's not cookie cutter. Everybody has like a certain background that kind of brings it all. It's layers that keep coming together, and it builds a beautiful home. And that's what this Mama Kerri's house is about. And you fall into this soulful reading, and you crave the sisters, and you crave their passion for each other. You crave Lillian and Omar's sexy times, because I may have giggled, snorted out loud, and my husband kind of stopped me and goes, what are you laughing about? And I was like, and I explained to them this scene in this story, and I explained to him that she said it wasn't gonna fit, and he kind of giggled, and so I had to explain to him this whole thing, and he thought it was, he's like, wow, that sounds fun, like a fun story. And he meant it, like he truly meant it, because whenever I read him a passage in a story, he's like, that's interesting. And usually it's the look in his eyes, but I'll tell you, he was so interested because we are a blended family. We have older children, and then we have ours together, and we have grandkids. And so we get this passion, but we also understand that you don't have to be related by blood. It's by choice. And that's what I so love about this series. And there's something at the very end of the story. Like, I finished the whole book. Like, I finish everything and I read every page. Yes, it's in my Kindle, but I do read this whole story front cover to back cover. And there's something that, Audrey Carlan says at the end. She doesn't know if she's going to keep writing this series. And we need to go out and shoot from the rooftops when she has times to keep writing this series. If it's next year or the year after. But these soul sisters bring soulfulness to me. I never had sisters. I grew up with brothers on a ranch. And so we picked fights with each other and truly enjoyed our torturous times. So when I read this, I look at my 4 girls. Every one of my girls has a different personality and a different way of life. And I see that in this Soul Sisters. I see it in Lillian. I see it in every single part of the story. You kind of see all these sisters come together. I highlighted something in the story that I laughed. He goes, you're bossy, hard-headed, irritating, pushy, overconfident, and know-it-all who likes to press my buttons. And that's kind of like the essence of this couple, is like Lillian just knows how to push Omar's buttons, and he is a very patient man. Guys, I have so many highlights in this story, but I'm not going to, because I want you to go download the books, download the series, fall in love with it, and then just go read all of Audrey Carlan's. Yes, I am like horrible. I need to go read her calendar series. But I'll tell you one thing, this lady is amazing. I love her characters. And I love that she gives everybody a little piece of her heart. It's in the links. Go get it. Go download it. You're going to love Wild Child. You're going to go love Wild Beauty. And then you're going to love this one, Wild Spirit. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.